Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the presence of God to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony, which is commended as honourable amongst all people.
Get in front, keep
The union of husband and wife in heart, body and mind is intended by God for their mutual joy and for the help and comfort given one another in prosperity and adversity. Therefore marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently and in accordance with the purpose for which it was instituted by God. Sooner or later we begin to understand that love is more than verses or valentines and romance in the movies. We begin to know that love is here and now, real and true, the most important thing in our lives. For love is the creator of our favourite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Love is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, a seed that can flourish in even the most unlikely places, and this radiance that never fades, this mysterious and magical joy, is the greatest treasure of all, one known only by those who love. In a letter to the church in Corinth, Paul writes, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends." Into this holy union, Margaret and Christian now come to be joined. If any of you can show just cause why they were not lawfully be united in marriage, you should keep it to yourself. Marriage is an act of faith. It is a personal commitment, as well as a moral and physical union between two people. I therefore require and charge you both that if either of you know any lawful reason why you may not lawfully be united in marriage, you do now confess it. Margaret, do you take this man to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Christian, do you take this woman to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honour and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I, Christian, take you, Margaret, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do us part. This is my solemn vow. I, Margaret, take you, Christian,
I, Margaret, take you, Christian,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Who has the ring? May these rings be blessed as a symbol of your affectionate unity. Your two lives are now joined in one unbroken circle. Wherever you go, may you always return to one another in your togetherness. May you two find in each other the love for which all men and women yearn. May you grow in understanding and in compassion. May the home that you have together be full of love, laughter, family and friends. May these rings symbolize the spirit of love that is in your heart. Let this be the seal of your faith and of your mutual affection, fidelity, and the bonds of marriage by which you are now bound. Let us pray. Dear God of steadfast love, source of our joy and end of our hope, bless these rings, given and received, that they may be a symbol of the vow and covenant these two people